Welcome back, guys, to my YouTube channel, and a happy new year to everybody that is watching this video. This happens to be my first YouTube video in 2025, and it's been almost a year that I have been given travel information and updates. And through these videos and education, some of my YouTube subscribers and my social media followers have been able to leave their various home countries and travel abroad through my informations, and also sometimes through the reviews that I review some documents for them, which I do free of charge, and I don't charge nothing. So in today's video, we are coming to look about one very important thing that you need to know, or you need to do if you really want to travel, or if you want to apply a visa. Reason why I'm saying if you really want to travel, or if you really want to apply for a visa, is because some people do not need visas to visit other countries, whilst other people also need visas to visit other countries. But however, if you need a visa, or if you don't need a visa to visit other countries, you cannot just pack your things and be like, okay, I'm going to travel, without having a plan. Personally, I always travel a lot, and I always sit down and make an itinerary, a travel itinerary. I make a travel itinerary for all my trips, because the trip, when you are going on holidays, you need to organize everything. Even though sometimes I don't need a visa, or I made in a visa, whatever be the situation, I always try to make sure I have travel itinerary, which is very important. And for those of you that need visas to travel to other countries, this video is specifically for you. You don't need to skip a second, because the second that you may skip will be where the vital information that you will need in your travel itinerary in applying for your visa. Because there are certain key points that should be in your travel itinerary. I think a lot of people don't really look at it in that way, so they just write anything. If you just write anything, the likelihood of your visa approval is a little bit low, because you need to let the visa officer, or whoever is going to review your application, know exactly what you are going to do there, and how many days you are going to do there, and every detailed about your travel. So in this video, stick right here with me, and I'm going to help you write a perfect itinerary for your travel in this 2025. Someone will ask, what is a travel itinerary? I think before you do something, you must really understand what you are doing as a person. So if you need to understand the meaning of travel itinerary even before you start whatever you're doing. So a travel itinerary is a schedule of events relating to plan, generally including a travel itinerary is a schedule of events related to travel plans, generally include the specific places that you want to visit, and your means of transportation, and also about your accommodation. So you need to put all these things together to make the travel itinerary. So if you don't really understand what travel itinerary is, because I think I made a post about it on my Facebook wall, and somebody asked me, what is a travel itinerary? So you need to really understand whatever you are doing. That is why I always spend my time to make a little bit more video, educate you guys about it and whatever you need to do and how you can do it. But for me, for you to understand is really much better, so that anytime, even if you are sleeping and somebody calls you, please can you help me with a travel itinerary, you will know what to do. And there are certain things that should be, or that should be included in your travel itinerary for your visa application. One is the date you intend to enter the country and the day you intend to depart. So that is your arrival date and your departing date. And also your activities. The second one is a plan activities. What you are going to do as a visitor. You need to have some activities or some plans that you're going to do in that country. Sometimes people say, oh, I'm just going to be indoors. I'm going to see my boyfriend or girlfriend, so I will just be indoors. Fair enough. But as far as your visa application is concerned, you just can't say this. You need to write the itinerary for the sake of your visa application. So please, and please again, do well always to make sure you have a travel itinerary for your visa application. And another point that needs to be in your travel itinerary is the countries you want to visit. I'm saying the countries you want to visit because mostly in the Schengen zone, which is I think more than 29 countries. And for me, I like to do travel pairs. When you say travel, parent countries. Example, I can pair Belgium and the Netherlands, or you can pair Belgium and France. You can also pair Germany and Switzerland, or you can also pair Germany and Austria. So for me, I love pairing countries. So if you are somebody that also love pairing countries as I do, when you have your Schengen visa or when you're applying for your Schengen visa and intend to visit other countries too, you must list that also on your travel itinerary, so that the embassy knows, like, okay, you're going to stay for 2 days or for 2 weeks, sorry. You're going to spend, let's say, 3 days in maybe Belgium, 4 days in Amsterdam, 5 days in Italy, 7 days in Germany. Like, you need to be specific. Just give a clear view of what you are going to do in your travel time. Just give a clear date of what you are going to do during your stay. So in this situation, you need to really make a good itinerary so that your visa can be approved. A travel itinerary also defines your purpose of traveling and what you intend to do. So in this situation, now let's go into how you can really make a good travel itinerary for your visa application. First, you have to know the purpose of your visit, whether for relaxation, whether for adventure, whether for culture, or whether for business. Make sure it is really known. And sometimes too, when you are planning your travel itinerary also, you also have to consider the time of the year that you want to travel, depending on your interest of activities that you want to do. If you are somebody that wants to do winter activities, you have to consider going on your holidays in the winter. And if you are somebody that wants to do outdoor activities, you have to also consider the time or the season that you are traveling. So it's very important to consider the weather and the event that you want to plan. Then again, you need to also research and prioritize on your destination, like the top attractions or like the nice places you want to visit, like the museums, like the historical sites, like the nature walks and everything. And also you have to also consider the distance and the accessibilities. Yeah, you need to make sure the places that you are going is also not far from each other, so that you don't have to end up rushing. Because sometimes, most times when you travel, probably you want to explore more. So it's either you don't even want to be in a taxi or in an Uber to far distances. So you have to also put that also into consideration. And also, you need to plan your accommodations too. You choose an accommodation that is centrally located to where you want to do your activities. Don't choose a place that is far from where you want to do your activities, so that you end up not being able to do so much. But when you choose a place that is in the center of where you plan to do your activities, you always know that, yeah, definitely you're going to make it in time, and then you can also get there safe, and no need to rush to other places. So the travel itinerary also, you need to create a daily itinerary that is from morning till evening. Break it down for the visa officer to really understand what he or she is reading, or what you intend to do in that country that you want to visit. You need to break it down, like, okay, morning I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that in the morning. I'll be Let him know what you really want to do in the morning, in the afternoon, and everything. And you also have to factor your transportation also. As I already said, you have to factor your transportation also. So in this situation, then you can know exactly that what you are going to do. As I said, if you want to visit different countries too, list each country and what you are going to do in the country. And don't forget to also list how many days you intend to live in that country, or you intend to stay in that country. Like, just let the visa officer see or know the exact things you're going to do in that country through what he or she will be reading that you have written for the person. Let the person know. So, like, create a good travel itinerary if you are using it for your visa application. If you're also not using it for your visa application, and probably you don't need a visa to visit any country, I still recommend you have a travel itinerary for each and every day that you are going to spend in the country. So, how can you find interesting places that you intend to visit or stay in your country, or the country of your choice? You can just go on Google like this. Okay, I'm going to just do something a little bit, and then you put it in here. Let's say. Hold on. Yes, okay. Let me browse in a private mode. Yes, because I don't want some of my things to be seen here. Yeah, you can just go on Google, and then maybe if you want to visit Rome, just put in nice things you can do in Rome. Nice things in Rome. Yeah. So there you go. Nice. Oh, sorry. Anyway, it got it, but I don't want it that way. Nice things to do in Rome. It's just simple. It will go take you to travel advisor. Great things to do in Rome. Activities, 10 best activities. So in this situation, now we are here. Trip advisor. We are on the page of Trip Advisor. It gave us different things we can do in Rome. This is tour and sightseeing. This is cultural and themes. This is luxury and occasion. It have a lot more things to do, and even it brings you the prices. So you just click here, maybe tour and sightseeing. This is it. It will take you through. So in this situation, you can go through every other thing, and some of them are free, some are not free. So you also know the prices of each in this situation to see which one you can really afford. You need to plan trips that you yourself can really afford. If you want water sports too, yeah, they have everything that you need. Everything. Everything. Look, urban rafting on the Rome Tiber River. A lot of things. Like, no, every activity, they have something for you to do. So in this situation now, you just put in things, nice things to do in Rome, and it gave us a lot of things to choose from here. We have cultural theme and tours, tour and sightseeing, walking and biking tours, luxury and special occasion, sightseeing tickets and passes, food and wine, day trip excursion, a lot, a lot. Spa, shopping, air, helicopter, and balloon tours, like everything that you need. You can just get it on Google. You can just get it on Google. You don't need really, really to pay a lot of money to people to always do your things about your travel for you. And now I always say it's getting risky, because even sometimes when people apply for your visa for you and you yourself don't know the details they use on your day of boarding the flight, and if you are questioned and you can't answer the question that is being written on your own application, sometimes the airlines will not allow you to board the flight. So I will always advise you that take your time, go through it, write down certain things, and then you know what you are going to do yourself. But at the end of this video, I also have a travel itinerary that I planned for Italy. That is not only for Rome. It's for, I think it was a week or some couple of days. I did it, and then I'm going to show you, and as a template that you can use also to write your travel itinerary. And one thing I need to tell you is that do not just write a travel itinerary. Let it be a formal travel itinerary. When I say a formal travel itinerary, you can just use a word pad or notepad or any Microsoft Word. Just write something nice. Just the address. You put the address there. You put the salutation there to whoever you are addressing, to any embassy that you are addressing to, and then you just at the subject you write, okay, this is a travel itinerary for so and so embassy. You can, and then you add your name, and then you can decide to add your passport number, so that it will be easy for the visa officers or the consular or whoever is going to review your visa application. It will be easy for them. Don't forget, visa officers don't really have a lot of time on one application, believe me. So make sure everything that you are going to do, you will write it very well, very nice and clear, so that they can also, get to know whatever, they can also get to know whatever that they are going to read. Let it be nice for them to read. Just be formal with them, So, as I've already showed you, you can use Google to search for it. And also, one app that you can also use to look for nice and interesting places is, like, you can use Instagram. Believe me, you can use Instagram. You can use TikTok and put in the same thing that you put. Nice places to visit in Rome, or nice places to visit in Switzerland, and it's going to bring you a lot more nice places and interesting places. Okay, let me also show you another one. Let's say this time let me use Barcelona. Let me use Barcelona, and then yeah, we're gonna see nice things to do in Barcelona. Nice things. Okay, let's put Madrid. Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. Now it shows you a lot of things you can do in Madrid too. Just look at this. It's okay. Now you can see a lot of things to do in Madrid. Example is this one, the Madrid 24 or 48 hop and hop off, hop on and hop off sightseeing tour bus. Just look at this. So with this bus, it can take you through the whole city of Madrid. And when you reach anywhere that you feel like, oh, this place, this building is magnificent, and I want to really go inside to look at it and then get some information or take pictures, you can just do it. It's as simple as that. It's not really that easy. It's not really that difficult. Making a travel itinerary is not really that difficult. You just need time. You just really need time. And with this ticket, it shows you are free to cancel up to 24 hours in advance for a full refund. If you book it and then you don't really want to use it again too, you can just cancel it. You can just cancel it. It's as they said here. Look, they will give you a full money back. You can just cancel it. And it's 26, let's say, because the Swiss franc is 27, so let's say it's 28 euros. So as I said, it's that simple. You just need to invest time, because like traveling itself is an investment. So it's either you invest your time, research and do something proper, or you pay money to somebody and they do it for you. But I'll recommend, and I'll be happy if you can do it yourself too. Just use Google. You can also use TikTok, or you can also use Instagram. And yeah, you can also tour at the Real Madrid stadium. This is their stadium. It takes 32 or 35 euros, and then you can go to their museum and everything that you want to know about Real Madrid, their caps and everything. This is their stadium and everything you need about the club. You will get more information about the club. Please and please and please, I'm begging you, just take your time. Use the internet carefully and wisely. Research on what interests you. I'm giving you this because probably I'm a guy and I'm a soccer fan. So if I go to Spain, I'll be happy to visit the Real Madrid Sports Stadium, which I have done already for Barcelona. Yes, I visited the Camp Nou. That was before, I think, some 4 years ago. Yeah. So please and please take your time, do your research. Travel itinerary is not really that really difficult. So now let's go to my sample, and then yes, I show you my sample that I did, and then yeah, we can just also go through it and then do yours. Okay, so this is what I did for Italy. But on a normal day, you should address the embassy here. If you are applying to the German embassy in Ghana, you need to write the embassy of the Federal Republic of Germany, and you put their address. I think they are at Kanda or Ringway, whatever. You put their address here, and then you come here, you give a salutation, dear sir or madam, you just put it there, And then you give a subject. You give a subject here. Let them know, okay, this is your travel, this is the travel itinerary for Nana Kofi to maybe Germany. And then you put you can decide to put your passport ID or your flight number 2 over there if you want. Like, let them know that you are fully prepared for the trip that you're going. So this is I address it to the Italian embassy on this side, and then I come with a salutation, and then I give the subject, and then I let them know this is what I'm going to do in day 1. You write your time that you are going to arrive, everything, and then you start your itinerary. You arrive in Rome, and then you check in your hotel. This is all the day 1. You check in your hotel, and then in the afternoon you take a leisure walk around the Piazza Novana, and also let them know what you are going to do in the evening. You dinner at this place, describe the place for them. Let them know you really know what you are doing. So as I said, you can look on this template to have idea of what you also want to write. Okay, so this is what you are going to do on the day 1. Day 2, you explore the ancient Rome, and in the morning you visit the Colosseum and explore its interior. Let them know, take them with you to your trip in the written form. And believe me, it's going to help you secure your visa. It's going to help you secure your visa. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel too, please do your very best to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it to other people that are also in need of travel itinerary, so that they can also come to my channel, watch the video, understand what they are going to do, and also be able to make a good travel itinerary for their visa application. Thank you very much to all my every time viewers for coming back to watch my video. I really appreciate you guys, my returning subscribers. I always say God bless you. I'm here because of you guys, and thanks for your words of encouragement that every day and your comments that you leave under my video. I really appreciate you, and hoping to see you guys somewhere in Europe or in America or in Canada or in UK this year. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.